terminal between worlds, Marcus Chen hadn't looked up from his phone in hours. The airport terminal blurred around him, a sterile purgatory of delayed flights and fluorescent lights. His company's stock had dropped 12% that morning. His board wanted answers. His wife wanted a divorce. And somewhere in this maze of gates, he'd taken a wrong turn trying to find gate C47. Are you lost too, mister? The small voice cut through his spiraling thoughts. Marcus looked down to find a girl, maybe 7 years old, clutching a stuffed rabbit with one ear missing. Her oversized backpack dwarfed her tiny frame, and her shoelaces were untied. I'm fine, Marcus said automatically, his eyes already returning to his screen. You don't look fine. You have that lost face. Like this. She scrunched up her features in an exaggerated expression of confusion. Despite everything, Marcus almost smiled. Where are your parents? Mom's at gate B12. I was supposed to stay put, but I saw a therapy dog and followed it. Now, I can't remember which way I came from. She said this matter-of-factly, without a trace of panic. I'm Emma, Marcus's first instinct was to find someone who worked there, hand off this problem to another adult. But something in the girl's calm curiosity kept him present. Marcus, and your right time lost too. I need gate C47. That's past the food court. I saw it when the dog went that way. Come on. Emma grabbed his hand with surprising confidence. They walked through the terminal. Emma chattering about her rabbit, Mr. Hopsworth, and how he was nervous about flying, but she'd promised to hold him during takeoff. Marcus found himself listening for the first time in weeks. Why are you sad? Emma asked suddenly. I'm not. Marcus started, then stopped. Something about this child's directness disarmed him. I'm having a difficult day. Actually, a difficult year. My teacher says, difficult times teach us things. Like when I couldn't do multiplication, but then I practiced, and now I can do my sevens. She looked up at him. What are you practicing? Marcus opened his mouth, then closed it. What was he practicing? Failure. Isolation. He'd spent 6 months blaming others, the market, his competitors, even his wife, for not understanding the pressure he was under, but walking beside this lost little girl who'd somehow found him. A different truth emerged. I think, he said slowly. I've been practicing being alone, even when I'm surrounded by people. Okay? Emma nodded sagely. That sounds hard. Mr. Hopsworth used to be lonely too, before I got him from the thrift store. Now he has me. They found the food court, and Marcus spotted the departure boards beyond it. Gate C47 was to the left. Gate B12, where Emma's mother waited, was to the right. Can you find your way from here? Marcus asked. Emma studied the signs, then shook her head. I'm only 7. Will you help me find my mom first? She's probably worried. Marcus checked his watch. His flight boarded in 20 minutes. But he thought of this little girl, lost and alone, and how she'd chosen to help him first. Of course. They found Emma's mother at B12, frantic and tearful. After Emma was safely returned and Marcus had weathered the mother's grateful thanks, he started back toward his own gate. But Emma called after him. Mr. Marcus, you forgot something. He turned. Emma ran up and pressed something into his palm, a small plastic charm, a tiny silver star. Mr. Hopsworth had this on his collar when I found him. It's for people who need reminding. Reminding of what? That they're not alone, even when they think they are. She beamed up at him. You helped me today. That means you're not practicing being alone anymore. Marcus made his flight with 3 minutes to spare. He sat by the window, the plastic star warm in his palm, and for the first time in months, he called someone back. Not his lawyer, not his board, his daughter. Dad. Her voice was surprised, cautious. They hadn't spoken since the separation. Asterisk. Hi, sweetheart. I know, it's been too long. I was wondering, are you free to talk? Asterisk. Yes, I'm free. Asterisk. As the plane lifted above the clouds, Marcus talked with his daughter about her life, her worries, her dreams. He listened without checking his email once. And when they finally said goodbye, both of them promised to call again soon. Asterisk. The star charm stayed in his pocket. A reminder from a 7-year-old girl who'd been brave enough to ask for help and kind enough to offer it. Marcus had been lost long before he'd missed that turn in the terminal. But sometimes, he realized, finding your way back starts with admitting you need a guide. Asterisk. Even if that guide is 3 feet tall and carries a one-eared rabbit named Mr. Hopsworth.